Hey guys, so it is a little different this week. I know London is not here. She had an issue. She'll tell you about that all later, next week, maybe the following week, maybe the week after that. I'm not fully sure. But we have Jon Cope here today. And Jon actually is one of the people that we talked about in our first video, the very first video we made. Actually, he is the boutique manager of Dress for Success, Central Virginia. And he is part of the benefiting charity that we work with for RVA Fashion Week. And he is the person curating the first fashion show of Fashion Week. So we wanted to have him here and talk about a few of the things that he'll be putting on, what Dress for Success does, and all that stuff. So let's get into it. So, Jon, like I said before, you work for Dress for Success, correct?
Yes, I've been working for them since 2014 now.
Okay.
So, for the most part, I, operate the boutique and make sure that we're making everything smooth for our clients. If you're unfamiliar with our organization, what we do is we suit our women who are trying to get back on their feet in the workforce. And we get donations of gently used professional wear to be able to suit them for their interviews. So they get everything they need. They get, whether it is undergarments. We just got a really good partnership with Elf Cosmetics.
Really?
So,
oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And we're able to supply them with makeup if they need it. And, for the most part, they get a full look, bag, all that for free. And if they get the job they're going for, they get 5 more outfits from us.
To carry them through the week.
Yep.
Right? Okay,
yep.
Carry them through the work week.
And for the most part, we are really concerned with, helping them gain more economic independence, understand ways that they can, do more for themselves and their families and, continue along a professional path. We offer more than just suits. We do a lot of career training. We offer a free GED program. And we actually had about 30 women graduate from our first GED program, which was amazing. And we're in the process right now of our second GED program.
I didn't even know you did half of that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
A lot of people don't.
No, that's amazing, especially the GED. That's like, people pay money for that.
Yeah, I think what we do is, fashion for its finest purpose. The whole thing starts with the look. When you look good, you feel good. And, when these women go for these interviews, it's all about, projecting the confidence within you, because that's what's really going to carry you through the interviews.
Is there like an application process, or is there anything that someone has to do, say that they're looking for a new role or a new position and they don't know where to look?
Right, but if any woman is interested in getting help from Dress for Success, really they can, go through, send us you can go to our website, which is dressforsuccess.centralvirginia.org. If you want to keep in touch with all of the events that we do throughout the year, including our fashion show gala on April 22nd, you can definitely follow us on Facebook, and you'll find all of our, events and, special volunteer opportunities through our Facebook. So
how did y'all get involved with RVA Fashion Week?
Yeah, me personally, I'm all about supporting our fashion community here in Richmond. I love the fact that there is fashion here in Richmond. Don't get it twisted now. You don't have to go to New York. You don't have to go to some other big city to get fashion or get unique pieces. There are plenty of great retailers here in the city, and I thought this was perfect because, considering we use fashion as a means to help the community, I thought it would be amazing for us to partner with RVA Fashion Week and, see what we could do to, both some more interest in our visibility, as well as, contribute and engage with our community more. I'm loving that, Richmond Fashion Week has been so gracious in regards to supporting our cause and putting us out there, and, I've just been astounded, especially this. I'm especially excited for this season. This season's gonna be great.
I agree. Earlier, like we said, we got to walk in a show for you in the fall, and that was amazing. It was very much on a smaller scale than RVA Fashion Week.
Yeah.
That's what makes me excited for your gala.
Yeah.
It's just seeing how much you can cultivate within not even a year, like 5 months.
Right. Purchase your tickets, please.
Where can they get tickets?
They can get tickets on Eventbrite. We are at Dress for Success. Our theme is making herstory. So if you look up dfscentralvirginia.makingherstory.com, you should be able to find us. Please, if you can't come to our fashion show, you can come to the after party at Seven Hills Brewery in Chocolate Bottom, and we're gonna put together a mini fashion show for all of you who weren't able to come to our fashion show to see some of those recycled pieces. So you never know. We put together fundraiser clothing sales. We do them about 4 times a year. And we open up our boutiques to the public to be able to come and purchase pieces from our boutique at deeply discounted prices. So you're talking about Diana Furstenberg, you're talking about Michael Kors, you're talking about a lot of theory and a lot of, you never know what you're gonna find. We get a lot of loft, we get a lot of anti-wear, good quality pieces to add to your wardrobe. You can get a whole look, a blazer, a pant, and a blouse for $25.
Yeah, no, I've been to the boutique. It is crazy some of the things that they have in there.
The week after Fashion Week, we will have a sale. So May 5th is going to be our next fundraiser clothing sale. We're at 210 East Clay Street. So that's right around the corner from the Hippodrome if you're unfamiliar. And for the most part, you can come and, you can browse through our whole inventory of pieces, and, we have jewelry, like I said, we have bags, and we get great designer bags, I can tell you. I'm like surprised.
Well, thank you, John, so much for coming onto our channel.
I am absolutely honored that you guys sought me out to be able to do this. Like, I think what you and London are doing is amazing. And
thank you.
I'm a huge supporter of you guys, and I'm so glad you guys support us. It's all about sharing the love.
It's all about that love and give and take and everything like that. But we will see you guys, or I will see you in a week. John will see you at Fashion Week. You better come and say hi to him, I'm just saying.
So let's look fabulous together, and let's do this.